We're at 1615 Mineola Street, cameraing the main sewer line from the cleanout in the basement living room wall just off of the utility / bathroom. We're going to go ahead and start working our way down and out from the cleanout, which is ABS, here at the cleanout, and we'll work our way down and out. We do have a little bit of sludge here on the side. That's just from normal use of the line. We'll probably see some more of that as we work our way down and out. Here, about 3 to 6 inches below the cleanout, we transition into cast iron and sweep towards the foundation wall of the city sewer line. We have a little bit of debris scaling here as we work our way through the cast iron out towards the foundation wall. You can see that as we're pushing through. It doesn't look like we're dropping below the level of the sewer line right now, but we do have a little bit of debris coming in there. You can see the cast iron relatively clearly here on the sides. There we go. We got the camera cleaned off and a little bit of that sludge cleared out of the way. We can see the cast iron relatively clearly now. We do see quite a bit of scaling on the sides of the line. Buildup of grease as we work our way down through the line. So far, we're not seeing any indications of breaks or offsets as we work our way down and through. Just a lot of debris built up in the line from usage over time. We're cleaning a lot of that out as we're working our way down and out. Yeah. We have the toilet flushed again so we can clear some of this debris out as we're working along. Looked like we were coming up to the foundation wall. Looks like we're about to take the left-hand turn as we come through. Don't see any indication of tree roots. We're going to wait for this water to slow down and get some of this debris cleared out of the way so we can make sure that transition is good and clear. And you can see that transition now. It looks like we're going into SDR. While we're working our way around this bend and down and out to the city sewer line, we're going to be looking at the top of the line and along the connections, trying to spot any potential yard cleanouts that may be in the line as we work our way down and out, as well as any other deficiencies potentially in the line. So far, we're not seeing any signs of root intrusion, any offsets, or any breaks. We do have that buildup of sludge debris here in the bottom of the line that's just built up from waste and paper debris as it moves down and through the line, as well as food debris from the kitchen and laundry lines. Here we have a clean transition as we move up and into the next section of the line, still continuing to work our way down and out towards the city sewer line. We are roughly about 65 feet out from the cleanout right now. I know our camera foot counter is showing 1.7 feet. Looks like we're taking a right-hand turn, starting to drop a little downhill here. We transition over into clay tile. Looks like that has been banded together along the outside, so we have a little bit of an offset as we come over and into this clay tile line, but as you can see, it is not preventing water flow. As we come into the clay tile, still moving downhill, we have a little bit of an offset at the next connection, minimal root intrusion around that offset. It looks like we have some of that sludge debris built up there as we move along. next connection and last connection are clear and free of root debris, no offsets, no root intrusion. No breaks that we're seeing anywhere along the line. However, we do still have that sludge buildup here and there that is slowing down this water flow as we move down and out, like sections like this right here. Looks like this connection, we come up and over that lip and we drop down into the city sewer line. This is going to be roughly 100 to 105 feet out from the stool closet. No major breaks, root intrusion. There's a couple minor offsets that we saw as we transitioned from that SDR at the curb down into the clay tile. Those offsets are not preventing water flow from making it through the line. We have a little bit of sludge debris and buildup as we work our way down and out. A lot of that debris is going to break free and flush down the line as we work our way back up with the camera. However, we are going to recommend cleaning at owner's convenience just to break that debris up. And then as the owner starts using the line, recommend flushing the whole house with hot water to help flush that line out and break some of that debris up. No signs of heavy root intrusion or breaks that need immediate repair or remediation. We are, however, going to recommend annual maintenance just for that root debris, that minimal root debris that we saw at that first offset, to make sure that we don't have any blockages due to root intrusion. We're going to go ahead and work our way back with the camera. We are going to turn the basement tub on and let the hot water run so that way we can try to flush this line as we're working our way back. You'll see that water flow coming past the camera head in just a few moments, and then we'll work the camera back from that point. Now we've got good water flow flowing past the camera. I'm going to go ahead and start working my way back slowly, trying to break some of this debris up so that way we can extend the time before maintenance is needed. No major breaks, offsets, or heavy root intrusion. However, we do have a couple minor offsets in the clay tile as we transition from the SDR to the clay tile, and then down from that clay tile out to the sewer line, or the city sewer line. So we are going to recommend maintenance on the sewer line in about 6 to 9 months after possession is taken. As far as the grease debris goes now, again, we're going to recommend just heavy hot water flow, and that'll keep breaking that debris down and flushing that out to the city sewer line. We are running hot water now through the line to help flush that out. And we're coming back into the SDR, working our way back towards the foundation wall and into the cast iron underneath the foundation. Once we come up into the cleanout, we'll go ahead and complete the video and provide our findings to the customer and recommendations. Again, 6 to 9 months on that maintenance to allow that little bit of root debris that we saw grow in a little bit better, so that way when we auger the cleaning, we'll have a better chance of getting those roots out of the line. No need for follow-up camera, as we're not seeing any major breaks, offsets, or root intrusion anywhere in the line. No deficiencies that we need to monitor at this time. We're in the cast iron now, about 10 to 15 feet from the clean out. We're going to go ahead and conclude the video as we come out of the clean out for I can't see the address. Mineola Street. 1615 Mineola Street. Out of that clean out now, I'm going to conclude the video at this point.